Hi everyone.
Hi guys. Welcome back to As Seen In.
Welcome back.
This is a very special episode.
This is so special.
So special.
So different.
So this is our season finale.
Season 1 is coming to an end.
Such an end, but do not fret. So many amazing things planned for season 2. You are not ready.
Literally bigger, better.
Yeah.
It's going to be so
so fun. So we just thought it would be right for this episode if we did like a 2021 wrapped kind of thing.
Yeah, like Spotify wrapped for films we've seen.
Yeah, because even though we haven't obviously been doing the podcast for the whole year, we've obviously been watching movies. We have our faves, we have our least faves. So we just thought we'd do a little wrapped.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we should keep this going every year.
Yeah, every season.
Little bonus. But yeah, so that's basically what we're gonna do. What do we start with? I've got categories for best films, worst films, and then films I wanted to watch but didn't watch.
Okay, let's go off of that then. You start with your best.
Okay, so I've got a large variety. I've got 8 films, so I'll start with the top one. One of my favorite films this year was Tick, Tick, Boom.
Yes.
Musical, Andrew Garfield. Yeah. Based on, I think we spoke about this in a previous episode when we were talking about West Side Story.
Yeah.
Check it out, link in the description. Tick, Tick, Boom was basically about the late Jonathan Larson. He wrote the musical Rent, which is huge. Mm-hmm. And yeah, it was just following his life.
Oh my God.
The musical Tick, Tick, Boom.
Sorry.
What?
The ticks again, but luckily I remember it. So fun.
And it was following his life. And I just thought the music in that was unbelievable, absolutely amazing. And I just have such a deep connection to that music from Rent and all of Jonathan Larson's
really
kind of
need to watch that actually.
You would love it. And you love Andrew Garfield.
Yeah,
so
I love him so much. Yeah.
So that was one of my faves. What was one of your faves? We'll go back and forth.
Okay, one of my faves this year, I'm not gonna lie, it's actually not from this year.
Okay.
I don't know if that's allowed.
You watched
it's just
it this
something
year?
I've watched.
Okay, fine.
About
we'll allow it.
6 times.
We'll so allow it. Oh, Little Women.
Yeah.
The way I knew straight away.
Guys,
for an unpredictable person, you're very predictable. You're so unpredictable, but when it comes to cinema and your favourite movies...
No, I have a very small list of favourite movies. I don't give anything 5 stars, let me tell you.
Yeah.
And I have a very small list. And the thing is that, this is the reason I wanted to discuss it, because when I first watched it, I watched it with Tatty in the cinema when it came out. And I did not care for it that much.
Yeah, I remember us both being
I was like, meh. I was also very hungover and tired, so I think it was the similar thing with June where I literally was nodding off. And I was like, what the hell have I just watched? I honestly did not appreciate it at all. Yeah. And I didn't reach for it again until... This is why it's relevant this year, because I kind of came back to it this year, because I got the book.
Fine.
And
Fine.
I was like, yeah, see, let me off.
So maybe the book made you fall in love with the film.
Yeah, and then I watched the film again a million times, and
the way you said, so let me off.
Yeah, let me off.
That just registered.
No, literally. It brought a whole new perspective. I watched it again, probably the beginning of this year. It wasn't this happened recently. I've probably watched it at least once a month since then.
Okay, as you should, if you enjoy it that much.
I want the entire script tattooed on my body, head to toe.
Yeah.
No, literally just words.
Yeah. Okay,
nice. So that was probably my best, just because I've watched it so many times, and I don't do that with films. I've told you this before, I don't rewatch things.
Yeah, facts.
I'm not a rewatcher. I'm not.
Fine, I understand.
But yeah,
I appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, another one for me, I'm going to go Free Guy. This was basically Ryan Reynolds.
What's it called?
Free Guy.
Okay.
So it was kind of this whole virtual reality kind of vibe. Okay. So he was living in the real world, but he also was living in a game.
Okay.
But so he had a separate personality within this video game.
I never heard of that.
But then, yeah, it was so crazy. And the people in the video game, they were kind of artificially intelligent, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I get you.
So they were developing feelings of their own, but they were fake.
I love that.
And it was just kind of combining those stories. It was really, really amazing. I remember the graphics were really great. So yeah, highly recommend
That's
Free
so
Guy.
good.
I remember coming out of it being like, yeah, it was like the #1 movie on Netflix for some time.
I literally never heard of that.
So good. So
Which is
not
really
on Netflix,
strange.
sorry, just like in the world.
Okay.
It like reached that like level. Apparently every movie is reaching that level though, so I don't really know how they're judging that, but yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
That. Another one this year that I've watched. I'm looking at my letterbox now, so I'm trying to avoid things we've reviewed as well, just because it's like, oh, okay, I watched this for the first time this year.
Yeah.
And it's on my small list of favourite films, so there we go.
Okay.
And this film is About Time. I don't know if you... Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've heard About Time. I think I've watched it.
Literally love that film with my whole heart. And I don't care for romance films, sorry.
Yeah, that's what confuses me a bit.
But it's not romantic. Okay, no. It is a romance. And the cover... This is what I was saying to someone, actually, who hadn't watched it. I've seen that cover a bajillion times.
Yeah,
and I was
very
like,
popular.
Rom-com, hate.
Yeah.
No, this is not about. This is not a romance comedy. This is about time travel and the relationship between him and his dad. And I couldn't believe it took me so long to watch this, because when I watched it, I was like, I need this. I needed this.
No, it makes sense that it took you so much time, because it does look like a typical rom-com.
I would never look for something like
that. It literally looks like those movies. Yeah. Like all in that category, so it makes sense.
But yeah, that film is insane. I really want to visit the house that it was all filmed out in Cornwall.
Yeah.
And you can rent it out and stuff. I know someone that did that. So if I had more friends, I would do it, because on my own, probably quite expensive.
I'll do it with you.
Oh, split between the two of us.
Yeah.
Soon come, Tatty, when we make the money.
Okay, one of my other should we do a worst?
Okay, let's do
Let's do worst. I have more favourites. Maybe we'll come back to the best ones.
Alright, okay.
One of the worst movies I've watched this year was He's All That. And
yeah, absolutely.
And this is something that you'd think I'd enjoy, isn't it?
Yeah, I did think that you were going to enjoy this.
Yeah, but don't get me wrong, I didn't hate it. Like, I enjoyed it-ish, but at the same time, I was like, this was so bad.
Yeah.
And I think also another reason I really didn't like it was because of their press tour. I don't know why press really has a big effect on, like, the way a movie is perceived. And I just remember Addison Rae and Tanner Buchanan just doing the absolute... What?
Sorry, I just spilled coffee on my sister's jumper.
Ooh.
Brand new.
So naughty.
So bad. It's lucky it's brown.
Yeah.
Heather, if you're watching this, sorry. Okay, so great. Carry on.
But yeah, I just remember Addison Rae and Tanner Buchanan. I think those are the stars. Yeah. It was just not good marketing.
No
like,
chemistry
they did
or anything.
The VMA. Yeah, they did the VMAs and they like kissed on stage or something, and it was like, this is really cringe. So I just didn't.
Hated that film.
It was just not. The acting was incredibly questionable. Maybe we were just too old to be enjoying it.
No.
Like if it was on Disney when we were young, or Nickelodeon when we were young, maybe we would have enjoyed it more.
I know so much that's not going to become a High School Musical. Do you know what I mean?
No.
So it's like, but
it gave me Radio Rebel, but bad. Because Radio Rebel was bad.
Bold
but
of you to think.
Amazing.
Okay, yeah.
But Radio Rebel was like,
yeah, okay.
It was good, but it had the like bad acting, but it was still good.
No, I enjoyed watching He's All That purely because I watched it with Ellie, my friend. Well, obviously you do, but my friend. And it was a hilarious watch. Yeah. But if I was on my own, I'd have switched it off. So, I don't know.
Okay, what's one of your worst movies of the year?
That was literally what I was going to say, because that's one of the ones I've watched this year.
Yeah.
And I didn't like... I'm just looking at my list. I know that there was something... The Voyeurs.
The Voyeurs. I haven't heard of that.
I also watched this with Ellie, hence why it was funny.
Yeah.
But this film was so...
What's
this has Sydney Sweeney in, right? She's like the lead. And Sydney Sweeney is amazing in Euphoria. Amazing.
Yeah, isn't she like...
An
the
insane
one with black hair, right?
actress. No, that's Alexa. No, she plays Cassidy.
Oh my gosh, it's not Alexa. Is she the one who's like,
she's the one that was with the...
I feel like this
McKay?
is a turning point. Oh.
She's the blonde one.
Okay,
I know
the
like sex tape. Yeah. So she's really good in that, and she was the lead in this. And this film was so bad. It was about a couple who moved into a new apartment and had another apartment opposite them that they were like peering into, and basically the couple became obsessed with watching the other people have sex.
What?
And then they would like have sex while they watched. It was already a strange concept, and then when you see how it was executed, no, because by the end of it I was like, oh, the storyline took a turn where it was like absolutely ridiculous, but could have been done well, but because it wasn't, it was just comedic.
Bad, yeah. Doesn't sound great.
It was the funniest thing I've seen because of how terrible it was.
Okay, another worst movie for me, purely based on the trailer, because I didn't even see this movie, Cinderella.
Oh, I watched it. Yeah.
Was it bad?
Oh, I enjoyed it, but that's, again, for the same reason I watched it with Ellie. These three that I've just talked about, I watched with Ellie. And, but I enjoyed the watch. I'm not going to lie.
I just don't understand. From the trailer, obviously I'm judging it from the trailer. It's like, why are they doing that?
Yeah,
they had like pop songs in it.
Yeah.
And it was like, she was like, yes, and doing all of this. It's like,
the singing was not great considering
this is literally
she's a singer.
Cinderella.
Yeah, it wasn't great, I'm not gonna lie, but it was a thoroughly hilarious watch. But again, if I was on my own, I would not have said that. And
I guess I also can't really be judged too much because I haven't actually seen it. But as I said, I'm just judging based on the trailer.
Okay. We should do one more good one to end it on a good note, and then head to the ones we wish we watched.
Okay, fine. Okay. A good one. You do a good one.
In the Heights, we watched it together.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
I thought In the Heights was really good this year. This was so highly anticipated for me because I love Hamilton so much. Mm-hmm. And Lin-Manuel wrote this before Hamilton, and it was a theatre show before Hamilton. So I knew about it for so long, and I thought it was really amazing. I loved all the huge numbers. I loved everything about it, honestly.
Hamilton and In the Heights were both amazing. I watched Hamilton for the first time this year.
Yeah.
So that was amazing.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Oh, and one honourable mention I watched for the first time this year was Grand Budapest Hotel, which I haven't watched before.
Oh, I need to watch
which I was telling you about. And I really loved that. So that was, those two.
Okay. I'm going to say, this one's really hard. I'm going to say No Time to Die, the James Bond.
Okay, I haven't seen it yet.
I really enjoyed it, maybe just because it was like a nostalgic thing for me growing up watching the Bond movies and stuff. So it just reminded me of that feeling. Or I'm not mentioning things we've reviewed, so otherwise King Richard would be there.
Yeah.
Or this movie called Fatherhood, and
I've seen that.
Starred Kevin Hart. And normally you think Kevin Hart, this is going to be like a really bad funny movie or something like that. But it wasn't at all. It was literally about like the struggles of fatherhood. Oh. He was like a father and just like going through it, and it was so emotional, so beautiful, just like the love between a father and his daughter and stuff.
So you haven't watched it though? Oh no, you have.
No, I have watched it and I loved it. I loved it.
That's good.
So that would be my honourable mention. So sorry, The Kissing Booth number 3. The end. The Kissing Booth number 3 was iconic.
You had to go and end it on that. Okay.
Move so on. I won't discuss because I'm sure we'll discuss in the future. What did you want to watch but you didn't watch?
I'm looking actually now at the what was released recently. Mm-hmm. I don't know. There's a lot that I feel. Actually, look at my watch. My wanna watch, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got 3 that I wanted to watch.
Okay, you start with one.
After We Fell, the third movie in the After series.
I have a secret.
You've seen it, haven't you? You've seen it, haven't you? It's so fine.
No, I am so sorry because I only days ago as well. So recently, I was with Ellie and she's very persuasive, and because the amount of times I've been like no because I'm watching it with Tassie. No, like I'm literally watching it with Tassie. No, so I'm feeling guilty about that because I tried for months.
Yeah,
and
we have been waiting for a while, so it's so fine.
Sorry.
I really understand.
And I want to talk to you about it so bad. But I literally can't.
We will. We'll do the full series review.
Yeah, I'm ready for that.
What's one that you want to watch?
No, because I'm just thinking back to our text and you were like, we should review after. And I remember trying to decoy you. I was like, yeah, we should do 1 and 2.
You're so annoying. You're so annoying.
No, I said to Ellie, I was like, she can't find out. Wait,
so were you gonna try pretend that you hadn't seen it?
I presumed that we weren't doing it in person anymore. So I was like, I'll rewatch it to make notes, but she'll never know that I saw it first. But then when you said it, then I couldn't hold it in. The guilt is ridiculous, but okay.
Riddling you.
Should I tell you something that I wish I'd watched that I didn't?
Yeah.
2 things. One is the Dear Evan Hansen movie, but there's a reason I didn't watch it, because I'm seeing it in the theatre in February. So I was like, and that has been rescheduled since before COVID. So I was like, I just want to watch it in theatre first. It's something I've been waiting for. And the other one was, cute. The other one was Luca, but I don't know if that was this year. Yes, it was this year. Okay. You know the animated one? I think it's Pixar. So, it's the one that's got the 2. I actually don't know what it's about, but the audio from it is the it was a TikTok audio. Oh my god, what is it? Yeah, it's like in the forefront of my mind. It's like a Spanish boy, I think. No.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
What is the audio?
Oh no, I'm thinking of something from I'm thinking of Coco or something.
No, I love Coco. That's one of my favourite films. It goes... It was the audio that led into the...
No clue what
the ABBA one, they kept using it.
I have zero clue. Whilst you think of that, let me tell you another one.
You're so annoying.
Should I tell you another one that I wanted to watch?
Yeah, you tell me another one.
Cherry, the one with
Tom Holland. And his brother's in that as well, I think.
Really? Yeah. I didn't know that.
No, only a cameo, I think.
So I want to watch that. And it's got the sister from Big Time Rush.
Who's the sister? Oh, really?
Yeah, she plays the other half.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So cute. So yeah, those are mine.
No, Tatty, this sentence is poking through my mouth, but nothing's coming out. It was like...
I just don't think you're gonna...
No, we have to.
What are you trying to do?
Because it led into the ABBA, the Chiquitita, the...
Okay, whilst Kaylee's trying to find out that, guys, leave us a comment down below. Your best movie of 2021, worst movie of 2021, and a movie that you wanted to watch in 2021 but you haven't watched yet.
Silencio Bruno!
Oh,
that's the one. Oh, fuck me, that was stressful.
Silencio Bruno.
Yeah, okay, Silencio. Yeah. That's what that's from. Sorry.
That's perfect timing.
Thank you so much.
Just finished what I was going to say.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, cool. Nice.
Yeah.
I feel like we've had a really good...
Okay.
This has been a really good year for movies.
Oh, yeah. It was really slow at one point. Do you remember when cinemas just opened? Slow. And we were trying to find things to watch before this podcast even existed, and we just couldn't find anything. And then all of a sudden, everything just like... Honestly,
boomed.
since June, everything just came out. And I was like,
I think it's because all the production companies are now like catching up.
Yeah, I love it.
Since COVID. So the industry is back.
So back. Like us.
So looking forward to 2022. Oh, yeah. Guys, you're not ready for season 2. No. There won't be an episode for a few days, for some time, but we'll be back and better than ever sooner rather than later. And you're going to be shocked. So shocked. At how amazing it is. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Yeah. Follow us on Spotify, subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on Instagram, TikTok, everywhere. But yeah, thank you so much for listening to this episode. Thanks so much. We'll see you next year. Yeah, have a happy new year. Yeah. Okay, thank you so much for listening. We'll catch you next time in season 2 on As Seen In. Bye. Bye.